Ladies and gentlemen, today I want us to talk about 5 ways or 5 things Kimani Ichungwa must do to outwit Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya region politics. But before we do that, I want to thank my subscribers for subscribing to this channel, and for those who have not subscribed, kindly click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this one, YouTube will automatically notify you. The subscribers, I want to continue thanking you for the support you are giving this channel. We are growing. Currently we are at 470 subscribers and still counting. Thank you, and I don't take that support for granted. Now, today I want us to talk about Kimani Ichungwa and why I think there are some things that he must do in order to outwit the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua in the mountain. But before we go there, I want us to understand and I want us to know who is Kimani Ichungwa. So Kimani Ichungwa is a member of Mount Kenya region, born in Kiambu in the year 1978. And while he was growing up, he wanted to be a lawyer, but he missed that chance by 2 points, during that time, because he went to the university in 1996 to 2000. So if you can go back to those days, we had only 3 universities in Kenya. We had University of Nairobi, Moi University, and KU only. So university was really competitive, and a lot of points were needed for you to secure or get good courses. So he did economics in the University of Nairobi, and he graduated in the year 2000. And he worked in the private sector and public, both in the private and public sector. And then in 2013, Kimani Ichungwa ran for the MP of Kikuyu on a TNA ticket, of which he won. That was in 2013 when Uhuru was also running for the president under TNA ticket, and they were in a coalition between TNA and URP with Uhuru and William Ruto in the coalition. So Kimani Ichungwa won in 2013, and in parliament he became the member of a public accounts committee. Then came 2017, he was re-elected unopposed. In fact, Kimani Ichungwa broke the record of being among the very few people who have been elected unopposed during this time under the new constitution. So in 2017, he was elected on a Jubilee ticket, unopposed. These guys will be very lucky. I don't know, out of 290 MPs that they were running, I think it was the only one who was elected unopposed. Just imagine people in your constituency love you to an extent they don't want to compete with you. Wamesema tu hiyo ni yako. So in 2017 he was elected unopposed on a Jubilee ticket. And then in 2017, when he joined parliament, he was the chair of a budget committee that is currently held by Ndindi Nyoro. He was the chair of budget committee in parliament. And in 2020, when after the handshake, and Uhuru was there to punish William Ruto by removing his allies from lucrative house committees, he was ejected from the budget committee, and he was just there as a backbencher. And I think he became a member of public, I don't know which committee, but one of the committees. That is in 2020. And by so doing, he stuck with William Ruto in the Tanga movement that was formed after Uhuru named Ruto, that is the guy of Tanga. So he was in Tanga movement, and he stuck to Ruto with other many MPs from the region. So on that, they formed the UDA party, and in 2022, Kimani Ichungwa was elected the member of Kikuyu by a landslide, and Ruto made him the majority leader of the ruling coalition, which is the Kenya Kwanza coalition. As we are speaking, he is currently the MP for Kikuyu and stands as the leader of majority in the National Assembly. So Kimani Ichungwa, if you can see that, he is an experienced politician. Uh, there are 5 things that I think Kimani Ichungwa must do, and he must use this to finish the deputy president. Number one, money. You see, Kenyan politics, money is the biggest factor, and money has made people who they are in politics. Majority of the people, including President Ruto. Ruto, I was lucky to be part of his campaign team in 2022, and I can tell you he was using almost 10 million every day. And he was campaigning. He campaigned from 2017, immediately after the election. But that guy never became broke because he had a lot of money. And you see, money can move mountains. You will go to a place, do an arambe, give 2 million in a church, and people will say, yeah, this guy has been sent by God. He is helping us to build churches. So money played a key role in President Ruto campaign. Let me show you. It is said Rigathi was chosen as the deputy president because of, apart from being a mobilizer and a groundsman, he was made the running mate because of money factor, which Professor Kindiki did not have. Rigiji had a lot of money. Imagine someone whose 200 million had been locked in some accounts, but he could still run the campaigns. In fact, I saw a video where Rigiji claimed that he single-handedly funded the campaigns of President Ruto in the mountain. There was a time he was doing an interview with the local TV stations, and he said he single-handedly funded the campaigns. So Kimani Ichungwa must now look for a way to look for enough money so that he can use the same money to mobilize the mountain to be behind him. Just the way Ruto did it. He started in 2017, and before we knew it, the mountain voted unanimously for him. Majorly because, apart from the love and the betrayal that he was given by Uhuru Kenyatta, that he banged on, Ruto had a lot of money and people loved him. He will fund my finance, mama mboga, boda. So Kimani Ichungwa, number one, must look for money. Number two, he must use his experience in politics. Having been in the 10 years of Jubilee government and this one 5 years for William Ruto, I think he has a lot of experience in this politics. To understand that he's being elected and opposed means there is something that he has done that people love. So he must bank on that. In fact, what he should be doing now, he should use this experience. He has an experience of that term MP. Rigathi served only as an MP for 1 term, and he became the president. If Ichungwa can really do that and mobilize enough, using his experience that he has been there for the 3 terms that he has been in power, I'm telling you, he can easily beat Rigiji because of using that experience. See, Rigiji, if you can count by elective politics, Rigiji has only 5 years experience. Or maybe I can say 5 years because he was the MP for only 5 years. But Kimani Ichungwa has been elected thrice as the member of parliament. You must bank on that. Another one is number three. Kimani Ichungwa must mobilize the leaders from Mount Kenya region, now that he's the leader of majority, to be behind him. You see, there's a power in the leaders. You see, all these people have been elected. Everybody comes from somewhere. Majority of these people come from a place where they were elected. So Kimani Ichungwa must bank on leaders. He must mobilize the leaders who are all the leaders who are against Rigiji to be behind him. The likes of Ndindi Nyoro, we had Joe Nyutu. Is the senator for? I saw him campaigning for Ndindi Nyoro. He can bank on such people. Take Anwai Guru, Ndindi Nyoro. All these people who are against Rigiji, he should call them and ask them to rally behind him. You see, it was really difficult for Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga to fight William Ruto because he had the numbers. I remember at one point he used to walk around with 150, 180 MPs. In fact, they kept on reducing because of the threats and intimidation from the government. But he was moving around with 150 MPs, 160, sometimes up to 180 MPs from different political parties. Hapo uguzwi with that such kind of numbers, nobody will talk to you. You see, leaders are respected because of the numbers they have in parliament. That is why Eugene Wamalwa is respected more than Martha Karua. Do you know why? Eugene Wamalwa has 5 MPs. People like Amason Kingi with 3 MPs or 2 MPs he became the Speaker of the Senate. People like Weta has, I think, 6 MPs and 1 governor and a senator. He's the Speaker of National Assembly. Alfred Mutua with 2 MPs is a minister. JB Muturi with only 1 senator is a minister. So people respect him because of the numbers. Kimani Ichungwa should take those people who are against President Ruto and rally, and should ask them to rally behind him. Assuming he has 10, 15, 20, that one alone is a threat to Rigathi Gachagua. You see, Rigiji has the people in the ground, but some leaders feel that he is a bulldozer. He likes bullying people. I saw a clip by Sakaja, governor of Nairobi, blaming him that he's a bully. So he can use that. Those people who think that they have been bullied, he should bank on them and mobilize the people, the leaders, to be behind him. And you see, by so doing, he will show his might. You see, people use that. And Kalonzo Musyoka is respected. He has 22, 24 members of parliament. That's why he's being respected. He has 3 governors. You cannot take Kalonzo for granted because of that. So what Kimani should do, mobilize those MP to rally behind him. And every time, and we use the money that I said he should look for to fund them, they should go to the ground and they market him. And I'm telling you, you will easily deal with the G like no man's business. Another one, number 4, Kimani Ichungwa should now go to the ground, to the people directly. So instead of using leaders now, you will go to the ground directly. You see what Rigiji is doing. Every weekend he's on the mountain. You have called him a villager, he's still there. So what he should do, he should also go back to the people directly. Those people who elected him unopposed means that they loved him. They loved him, so that is why they elected him unopposed. He should go back to the people. Ask them that he's now want to be the leader of the mountain. Rally people around them, give Mama Mboga this, Bada this, and he should arouse their emotions. That Rigiji is not the right person for us. By so doing, yeah, you will capture. But if you do something consistently, you will capture the emotions of the people. I don't know, people of mountains, they normally work with emotions. If they are aroused emotionally, they will surely rally behind you. That is another one. The last one that I think is, but I don't know if this one can help him, but he should stick with President Ruto. Support his broad-based government, support his agenda, be the leader of his government in parliament, bring bills that are pro-government, be pro-government, fight refugees as he's doing right now. I think I've been posting those clips in this channel, and you can easily go back there and see the videos where Kimani Ichungwa was trolling the DP. He should just keep on doing that, support the president, and maybe by president saying Kimani Ichungwa tosha, he may be toshed, because he said so in Rigiji in 2022, and Rigiji is now tosha. So those are the 5 things that I think Kimani Ichungwa must do to beat the DP in mountain. But as we are speaking, yeah, DP is popular. The Rigathi Gachagua is very popular in the ground. The people love him, but he has not won the hearts fully. So anything can happen. So my brother Kimani Ichungwa, those are the 5 things that you can do to finish Rigiji. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, this is Hirram Kemei.